Okay, so I wanted to talk about this because I just watched the Ackman's new video and he brought this up, and I just felt like I would kind of just emphasize this as sort of like to just push this into the algorithm. But with Black Ops 7 failing, Call of Duty, Treyarch, everybody having no other way to make money, this is the time for the not dreaded, that's not the word, but the highly anticipated Call of Duty Zombies collection. The Call of Duty Zombies game that just is all every single Call of Duty Zombies map. You can just go on there, play Call of Duty Zombies, and boom. No BS, just straight Call of Duty Zombies. Now, what I wanted to talk about in this video was more or less like, one, why haven't they done it yet? And two, what would that even look like? As a longtime Call of Duty Zombies fan, I kind of stopped. The last one I really remember playing was Cold War, like the knocked map. But other than that, Black Ops 7, no, not Black Ops 7, Black Ops 4 and 3 and 2 and, OG World at War. I've been playing those since back then. I haven't completed any Easter eggs, but I've gotten many round 30s. So I will say that. Anyways, so on. Why have we not gotten a Call of Duty Zombies collection? So the answer to this is we technically have, and we've never. So back in the not back in the day, well, I guess like 10 years ago ish, like around that time World at War Black Ops came out, they did the mobile games for zombies. So they had an individual World at War, which was all the World at War maps on mobile, which was actually pretty fucking sick when I was a kid. It was like you got every single World at War map, and you could just take that shit on the go. You can just take it on the go, play Darius wherever you want. You don't have to be at home on the Xbox. And that's honestly where I experienced most of the OG Zombies maps, was on that mobile game. Because like we had an Xbox 360, but like having like multiple siblings, you have to like share it with them. So, I didn't get that much time. So I was playing a lot of World at War Zombies on my phone. And the other one is the Black Ops Zombies one, which is very cool. But you only get, I think it's Kino. I don't think you get Dead Ops. I think it's just Kino, Ascension, and Call of the Dead. Yeah, it's those three, which are still really nice. But you're missing out on Moon and Shangri-La. You're missing out on Shangri-La. So yeah, those are really the only two examples of a Call of Duty Zombies collection that's been officially released. Obviously, there's like the indie game Nazi Zombies Portable, which if you ever have a modded console, that is like the game to get on any homebrewed console, like 3DS, PSP, Vita. If you got a Switch, even maybe a Wii U, they can probably throw that thing on there. But you can also play it on PC too. I think it's like NZP dot like backflips or something. I don't know. But that's another example of like a Call of Duty Zombies individual game, but that's made by like dudes in their basement that love Call of Duty Zombies. That's not like an official Activision Treyarch release. So yeah. So why haven't they done one? I think just for money reasons, it's better for people to spend $60 on a new Call of Duty every year on like the high-end console than to make like a bunch of small, like, instead of just trying to release Call of Duty Zombies separately, it's just more money for them. And I feel like this is I don't know, but what I'm about to say is that they feel like they could have done that for the Nintendo Switch, just re-release the World at War and Black Ops games, because those ones would easily run good on the Nintendo Switch, but they didn't do it for whatever reason. They just didn't. I think it's a money thing, because like why would they develop resources for the Nintendo Switch? But Nintendo Switch is already like still better than the PS4, PS5, Xbox. So it's also like it doesn't make any sense at the same time why they wouldn't do it. But I think it is just a money thing and a time thing, devoting, because pretty much they're just devoting all their resources to making the next AAA game. They've been firing a bunch of people, relying on AI. So really they've just been cutting corners. And if they don't have to make one, they know it might not do that good, a Zombies collection, which I think right now a Zombies collection is like the best thing for them. But yeah, they just don't want to do it. But anyways, what would a Call of Duty Zombies collection even look like in my eyes? Now this is very hard because each Zombies game is on different engines. So that's the tricky part, is how would they go about that? Would they just have like individual title screens that would load into each separate game? So if you want to play World at War Zombies, you would load into like the World at War engine, that game, and play all those maps. And then if you want to play Black Ops, you would just do the same thing. But also there's questions like, would they bring in Dead Ops Arcade 1 and 2? You know, would they port those in? And also Black Ops, would they also port in the remakes from the World at War games into that? And then the next question, actually no, we'll get that when we get to Black Ops 3. But that's like the main thing, is that conundrum already, is do you even bother porting World at War versions that are like not that good? And you can just, you know, port just Black Ops Zombies. So I think what I'm thinking is they just do a Black Ops Zombies collection most likely. And I see them doing 1, 2, and 3. That's what I think happens. I don't think they bother with Cold War, Black Ops 4. I think they just do the best 3 games. Black Ops, I think they would do it different menu style maybe. I could see them, I don't see them remaking everything. And, well, they could do everything in like the Black Ops 3 engine. Like because everything's already remade. So all they would have to do is, okay, so really a Zombies collection, really all it has to be is porting Zombies Chronicles and throwing in 5. Okay. Alright, I just cooked my brain. Okay. So this is what it looks like. So here's the 3 ways I see it going down. They do the Black Ops 1 through 3 collection, and they just port each game individually into menus, and you just click it from there, and you can even buy them individually and make money like that. Or they do one game and call it Zombies Chronicles like Deluxe Edition or Zombies Chronicles Official, something like that, and it's ported to everything. But it's mainly like a next gen, it's mainly like a Switch 2 thing is what I'm thinking. That's like the big Switch, Call of Duty in the Switch is this Chronicles Edition is what I'm thinking. And it's everything in the Black Ops 3 engine, and they remake the following maps. They throw 5 in there from Black Ops. They throw, because that's not in there, there's no 5. They throw in what else? Transit. They don't have to do the 3 separate maps if they don't want to. It'd be cool, but I could go without. Then they do Die Rise, and they do Buried. You throw those in. Then you throw no, Mob of the Dead isn't in order. Yeah, you throw in Mob of the Dead 2, easy. And then throw in Nuketown. Nuketown would just be fun to play. Yep, throw in Nuketown, and then just call it a day. Charge like $30 for it, and then just call it good. Something silly like that. That's what I think they would do. So Zombies Chronicles maps, but with 5, Transit, Die Rise, Buried, Mob of the Dead, Nuketown. So pretty much just throwing in the Zelensky maps that they just forgot to do. Oh, and Call of the Dead. Almost forgot. And Call of the Dead. Don't Call of the Dead in there for sure. Yeah. So pretty much just filling in the gaps for what they missed, and then we can do Dead Ops Arcade 2 and 1. Yeah, I think that's what a Zombies collection would look like. That's, I think, what's ideal for them. But I mean, if that got ported to Switch 1 or like just Switch 2, I feel like that would be like a buy. You know, you get Zombies portably, and then like think about split screen on the go with friends. Like that's a throwback right there. But yeah, I just want to come on here and talk about it. I've always wanted a portable way to play Zombies. The Steam Deck, you got to go through some like shenanigans. I could never get it working right. I think you definitely can, but it was weird for me, and it wouldn't. I don't know. I could always try again, but yeah, I've always just wanted one on the Switch, especially since they had Black Ops 2 and Black Ops on the Wii. They had Black Ops 2 on the Wii U, and they had Black Ops on the Wii, and they had all the DS games. So yeah, I feel like they should do like a Zombies Chronicles for like just an individual game for like next gen consoles, including Switch 2. And sell it for like $30-$40 and then just call it a day and let that rest for a year, and just hopefully people buy it. You know, they could always do DLCs and add Black Ops 4 maps maybe, but I don't know. I feel like just selling that would be fine, would be perfect, and people would love that. Alrighty, yeah, so that's pretty much it. Have a good day.